morning, everyone. Cheers. I did it very carefully this time because it's hot.
Yes. Plus, I really, really like my mug.
Mm. Also, oh my God, my tea is perfect. Red
Yeah.
Zinger. Oh, it's warming itself all the way down.
Yeah. Buttermint.
All right, so comments from yesterday. I'm very glad to see that most of you
Hi, I'm Helen.
on this voice of reason as far as dog earing your book. She is not going to talk over me for this. Hi, I'm Mary Beth.
I'm Helen.
We're the creators of the hands and minds behind Toad Hollow, and welcome to the Hollow.
Yep.
Don't dog ear your books, people.
Obviously, for most of my life, I was creating a cardinal sin.
Pain and suffering on the page.
I don't believe that.
Anyway, I thought it was very, very interesting how many agreed with me. I thought it was going to go the other way, but it's... Okay, so today we are heading down to the dye pots to dye the next Toad's Tail.
Yes.
That's coming soon, probably next week. I have the story pretty much all mapped out in my head. I have 4 of the 5 colors ready to go. I just need to talk to Helen about the 5th one. So we've been going back and forth on the others. So yeah, it's I'm getting excited about it.
Yeah.
We just have to finalize that 5th color. So I did want to show you, somebody had asked us when we showed our ephemera that we have. She wanted to know what we did with it. And I have a journal that I made last year for Christmas. So this is the cover of it. I just took decorative paper and then we had some Christmas ephemera that I made. This is a little pocket that I can stick stuff in.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure we had one of those paper packets that was all Christmas.
Right.
I think it was a Graphic 45.
So this is, I put a thing in it. It was going to be memories of Christmas.
We had a list of things that we were going to do for the holidays. We had read a blog post of...
Also, it was our advent calendar. It was all the different things that you do gearing up to the holiday season. So you go Christmas shopping and you light the lights and have hot chocolate and that kind of thing. And I was going to keep track.
And we were going to make a conscious effort to actually, enjoy things and write them down.
Right. So here, this is my little dedication thing that I did. It has a really pretty thing on the back. And I have a little... tab going across that I tuck it into. But it says, what are your hopes for the season? I want to enjoy every minute of the season. We've worked through so many Decembers. I want to make memories this year. So then I have Christmas shopping. Small Business Saturday. We had such a good day. And that's the last thing I wrote in 2013. Really kind of bad. I enjoyed every minute of it. I just didn't write it down. I did put in a picture of the Christmas cards that we sent out last year. And I have something written underneath about how we were filling the mantle with Christmas cards. And then we go over to the 2020 Advent Calendar where I wrote down, you can't even really read it, the dye thing for 2 of the colors. And that was it. And then I decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start putting in cards that people send us. So I started putting in cards and just taping them in so that I can keep track of different things mail that people have sent us, different happy mail that people have sent. Oh, you can't see that page. But here was my plan for one day. So I wrote out my plan for the day. I got most of it done, not all of it, but then I have...
Well, you never get all of it done. Perfection is boring.
Right. I have my idea du jour, where I had a thought that I was going to take a hexie out of each fabric that I use over the year and make a quilt out of all the different fabrics. Just do one hexie in each of the fabrics that I'd use, and then I'll have a hexie quilt that will... be just full of fabrics that I can look back and say, oh, we did this and we did that. And then Jason had sent me a card that had a gnome on it, so I freehand drew the gnome. But then it's just putting certain things in, like this is a card that Jason sent me. So I'm putting them in here And then I'm writing little notes to myself about things that happen during the year. Here's a birthday card that my friend Heather sent me, and then underneath I have just a little quick note about something that happened, so that it's got notes for me and cards that people have sent us. So that's what I'm doing with it. I have quite a few pages still left. They're just beautiful empty card pages that I'll either fill up with bits and pieces or write on them, that kind of thing. And then on the back, I have a little bit more ephemera. So that's just one thing you can do with it. I did it that I sewed it closed, so we have metallic thread that I use to sew. This is called a signature. When you fold the paper and make it into a little book, it's called a signature. So I can add this to a larger book and have several signatures in it if I wanted to. But that's what I'm using mine for. So,
Okay.
I thought you might like to see that.
She's much better about it. I just pile things up and then don't do anything with them.
I'm trying. I'm really trying because I love the idea of the junk journals and looking back through and seeing what you were doing. I really do enjoy that.
I have to get over myself because, you know, I want it to be the beautiful junk journal, and then I never have the time to make the beautiful junk journal.
Right.
So I have to just get over myself, and it's going to become a beautiful junk journal if I just like throw things into it,
Right.
willy-nilly here or there.
And also,
And then ultimately it will turn into.
so quick break for vomiting Veronica. Had to clean up after a cat. Anyway, what I was saying was with the journals, the more you do them, the better they become, and you know, the easier they become. It's just taking that first step.
I just always feel the need to, you know, create the Sistine Chapel all in one shot.
Yeah. So. We're trying to break her of this slowly but surely. Okay. So shall we show fabric?
Sure.
All right. Just to introduce the fabric, as we were getting ready to come in, we were making our tea, and all of a sudden Helen said, "Hello," and there was a very well-fed squirrel sitting on the porch railing, just looking in at
Almost
us.
like, you know, hey, what's the offering on tab for today?
Hey, what's on the menu for today? Are we getting peanuts, or is it just goldfish? So
this is the Sweet Oak collection. And there are quite a few pieces to it. They're the main fabrics, and then there are two different types of accents. So we'll start with the main ones, I guess, right?
yeah.
Okay. So there we go. So that's the main fabric.
Okay, can you see the squirrels in there?
Yeah.
They're so awesome.
Wearing their stripy jerseys.
And their berets,
Yep.
because that's how squirrels are.
I don't. Do they have little berets or crowns?
Nope, they're berets.
Little berets. Okay. Oh, that's right, because they're the tops of the acorns. Their berets are the tops of the acorns. So that's one. Same motif, just different colors.
Can we tilt it?
No.
There, no, just like that, because that's really good. Because right here you can see that really well.
Okay.
And you can see, don't miss the snails.
They will show up again.
Also, I believe there's an inchworm up there.
Also show up again.
Yep. Okay.
And then this in dark blue.
Oh, that's good. That's good right there. So now pull it towards me, and you can see how the motif just repeats across the fabric.
And then we have one that's just the squirrels in their sweaters. So it's just all the animal toss of the squirrels.
Love that.
So that's the main, those are the main ones. And then we have the accent fabrics.
So you can either do, this is going to come as such a shock. snails. So in and amongst the little dots, there are snails in there. So we have this in mustard, red.
And I love these accent prints because at first glance you think they're just little circles.
Or swirls or stuff,
Little swirls, and then it's like, oh wait, they're snails every once in a while.
And dark blue. So we have those three for that color.
And then the other one is, at first glance, it's just, you know, a bunch of colorful lines until you really start to focus in and you see the inchworms.
So we have this with a dark blue background, a white background, a mustardy yellow background, and red.
So that is the Sweet Oak collection.
These are gonna make, this would make such a great apron.
It's going to make a great apron. I just love the colors, so it's going to make a really bright, colorful quilt.
Right.
Pillows, any kind of accents that you want to do, like a table run. I mean, it would be great, like Thanksgiving table runner.
Oh yeah, it would be.
Just all the bright, fun colors. So
Placemats at the table. If you
Yeah.
have a plain tablecloth, put this as placemats. There's so many different things you could do. Didn't you save something on Pinterest that's a little pocket that's made out of fabric that you put the spoon and knife and fork in, and you put
yeah,
it in
it's a rectangular placemat, and then you so like you would make the rectangular out of the, say, the white inchworms, and then you make a pocket on the side of the squirrels that's for your utensils to slide into.
So I mean, that would be such a cool thing, especially for kids. It would be such a fun thing to work with. So yeah, we're giving you guys all the ideas. Go forth and make them, and then send us pictures so we can put them up later. Anyway, so that is our fabric for today. This is the Sweet Oak collection, and it is listed on the website.
Yeah, and there's a link down below to the collection, and I think we're good for today.
Yeah, I think that does it. We gotta get to the dye pots. So we hope you have a wonderful day.
Go forth and create.
And we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.